Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I have another crazy current event story for you guys. I know a lot of you guys were asking for when I would upload another one, and I found this article, well I actually found another article a week ago, and I was reading the story and I wanted to see if the guy would end up getting arrested. So I waited a week before I covered the story, and the guy did end up getting arrested. And this is really crazy what happened here, and this happened in Florida. This was in Lakeland. And what had basically happened was there was two customers that were walking into a liquor store, basically a father and a son. And what happened was the father had held the door open for a third customer that was coming into the store. And as he held the door open for the guy just apparently walked right past him, did not thank him. Walked in the store, then the guy holding the door had walked in the store with his son. And they went in the corner of the store and they saw the guy that had walked past him that didn't thank him for opening the door. The guy started getting mad thinking about it and had said to the guy, "You don't thank people for holding the door open for you." And the guy then did say thank you, according to the story, but the guy was still getting really pissed off and went around the aisle and started beating up and attacking the guy. And the attacker's son had actually stopped his father from attacking the other guy, and then they both left the store. And this was all captured in camera. I'll also show the video a little bit later, and the police ended up tracking them down, and the father ended up getting arrested for this assault, and he was charged with battery. So let me read this story for you guys, and I'll also link this article down below, and I'll also let you guys know what I think of this whole situation. But it says here, deputies, Lakeland man arrested for attacking shopper who didn't thank him for holding door open. The suspect in a Lakeland liquor store attack has been identified and was put behind bars on Wednesday, authorities said. Michael Hammonds, 52, was allegedly caught on camera earlier this month hitting a man and knocking off his hat at the Publix liquor store on Highway 540A East. According to deputies, the attack happened after the victim didn't thank him for holding the door open. "You don't say thank you to people who hold the door open for you," the victim recalled Hammonds saying. Surveillance video showed the men arguing as they walk around the store. Now look, my experience in retail, I've worked in retail for 6 years. There's a lot of crazy customers in retail. I have never seen anybody get assaulted in retail, but I've seen some pretty crazy things. I've seen people get threatened. I've seen customers get really aggressive. So I'm not surprised that something like this would happen in this type of environment. It's a liquor store, but still kind of the same environment as retail. You have customers that come in, they might seem like normal people, but they could have outbursts and anything can happen. The most normal person can go crazy at any moment. I've learned that working in retail, because before I started working in retail, I was pretty naive, and I never imagined that somebody could freak out and have outbursts that easily. But I don't know what the story was with this guy. He was apparently probably having a bad day. He was probably already pissed off over something else, and he probably snapped. And, when somebody holds the door for you, and you walk right past them without saying thank you, yeah, that is kind of rude. But it's nothing to attack somebody over, and it's nothing to even start an argument over. Why would you start an argument with somebody over that anyways? They walked past you, you held the door open for them, you tried to be nice, they walked right past you. There's no need to confront them and then have an argument with them and then attack them. So I don't know, what was wrong with this guy, what had happened here. The guy that got attacked, it doesn't seem like he suffered really any serious injuries. He appears to be fine, but we'll keep reading through the article. So it said, like I said, surveillance video shows the men arguing as they walked around the store. "I'll kick your butt if you say another word," Hammond said at one point, according to the victim. Then he started hitting him, deputies said. Deputies said another customer pulled them apart, and the two men gave each other the middle finger as Hammonds left the store. The previous Southern gentleman who held the door open, who's now the suspect, promptly was good for his word, Sheriff Grady Jude said after releasing the video, because he walked around the aisle and started beating him up. Authorities found a truck matching the description of the suspect's vehicle in the driveway of Hammond's home. There they spoke with Hammond's son, who said he was at the store when the attack occurred, and identified his father as the suspect, the report said. When interviewed later that day, Hammonds admitted to battering the victim, the report said. "Hammonds was extremely cooperative with my investigation and expressed great remorse for his actions. When I told him he was being charged with battery, he said, 'Well, I deserve that,'" the deputy wrote in the report. Hammonds was arrested on charges of battery, touch, or strike and booked into a Polk County jail on Wednesday. He was released after posting a $500 bond. So the guy admitted to it, and he said he deserves to get arrested, but, I don't know what was going through his head, but this just shows you how unpredictable people are. It's kind of scary to think about. Nothing more serious happened. I mean, the guy did get kind of hurt, but did not appear to suffer any major injuries. And the guy got charged with battery, but if this one guy acted like this, you begin to ask yourself, what could happen to somebody else in public? Anything like this can happen. There's crazy stories oftentimes where people will attack each other in retail environments. Customers that are just having outbursts, doing crazy things. Thankfully, nothing really, really bad happened here. Unfortunately, the other guy got hurt a little bit, but nothing more serious than that. So, like, the thing that I'm just saying is that when you're around people in public, you have no idea who the person is that's next to you. I'm not saying to be paranoid of people, but you just don't know who the person is that's next to you. The person might seem like a normal human being, but might actually have some other serious issues. And stuff like this, can cause people to have an outburst and they can go crazy, and this can happen. But let's, go through the video right now. We'll be breaking down the video, and I'll also let you guys know, more thoroughly of what I think of this whole altercation. Okay, so here we have the video, and I'll also link this video in the description so you guys can check this out. And this story is just ridiculous, and it's kind of crazy this whole thing was captured on tape. But here's what happened. So here is the guy's son. This is the guy who actually attacks. You see right here, he's holding the door open partially when he's walking inside, and this is the guy that gets attacked. So you see right there, he was holding the door open for this guy. This guy walks in. This guy who ends up attacking turns around, sees the guy walked in the store, doesn't hear him say thank you. This is the moment when the guy starts getting pissed off. So this guy goes to the corner of the store with his son. The other customer is walking down this aisle right here. So at this point, I don't think they were saying anything to each other right when they got to this point, because there's no audio in this clip. When the guy gets up to this point, this is the point where he's actually going to start getting into a confrontation. So right here, they start arguing. This is when the point when the guy says to him, you don't say thank you for people holding the door open for you. The guy says thank you. And then the guy says, I'm going to kick your butt. This is the moment where he actually walks around to his side and starts attacking him. I just can't believe that it came to this. That over somebody holding the door open and the fact that he didn't say thank you, he's going to start attacking him. But right here, he starts attacking him, and his son is probably like, what the hell are you doing? Like, that's probably what his son's reaction is, because you see his son is actually grabbing his dad, trying to get him to stop. So they just backed off right there, and they walk around the other side. At this point, the guy that gets attacked starts telling the guy to counter what just happened. He probably asks him if this was captured on tape, which it is. So they're walking out right now. And at this point, the guy that attacked actually shows the middle finger. This guy apparently shows the middle finger. Yup, he does also. So he shows the middle finger. And then I think we're going to see them walking out the door. So right here is walking out the door, shows middle finger as well. Now look, let's go back to the beginning of the video. And when we go to the beginning of the video right here, you see this. Let's slow this down as much as possible. Okay, so look, he's holding the door open right there. Guy walks in, and he starts getting pissed off over this. And like I said earlier, if somebody's holding the door for you and you walk in and, you don't say thank you, yeah, it's kind of rude. But it's nothing to start an argument over and nothing to start attacking somebody over. I don't know what was going through this guy's mind. At least, he admitted to it and, he took responsibility for it and he got arrested for it. But this guy, maybe he wasn't even trying to be rude. That it could have come off completely different. Maybe the guy didn't even realize he was holding the door open for him. He might not have even realized that. It might have been as this guy had opened the door was actually closing behind him. This guy hadn't noticed it. I've had that happen to me where, I've walked into a building, somebody has held the door open for me. I didn't realize, I just thought the door was open at the time, walked right past them quickly because there's a bunch of people, did not even realize somebody was holding the door open for me. So the guy might have not even seen that he was opening the door for him. So it's nothing this guy's getting pissed off over. I don't know, what was going through his mind, but just ridiculous. And you think to yourself, if somebody's gonna get this pissed off over somebody not saying thank you for holding the door open, you begin to wonder to yourself, what other stupid things people could do in public. And I'm sure there's other really ridiculous things that probably happened. But in this case, thankfully, nothing more serious happened here. I mean, it's unfortunate that the guy got hurt. The guy did suffer some injuries. It doesn't appear to be anything major. He doesn't appear to be bleeding. So he got punched a few times. Really stupid on the guy's part. I don't know why he would attack him, but let me know, guys, what you think of this whole situation. I just find it ridiculous. And I've worked in retail for several years, like I said, so I am not shocked by seeing something like this happen. Like, this is in a liquor store. I didn't work in a liquor store personally, but still a store nonetheless. Then crazy things like this happen. And let me know, what you would have done in this guy's situation. Like, if you were the guy in this situation and somebody, this would have been happening to you, how would you have reacted? And, I'm actually surprised the guy used those words when he said, "I'm going to kick your butt," and then just walks around here and just attacks the guy. It's just crazy ridiculous. Thankfully, this guy's fine. He's fine. He doesn't appear, from what I've read, he doesn't appear to have any serious injuries. He didn't need to go to the hospital. Didn't see anything on that. But the guy now is arrested. He's facing battery charges. So that's pretty much it for the video. Let me know what you guys think of this story. And thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. And if you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.